fully control this broadcast. This act is over. Hello, everybody. This is Drew Thomas here, and where's Wyatt?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. And he has a hat too, kind of like me. Why do I wear the hats? That's the business.
Yeah. All right, guys. Today we're going to be talking about movie ideas that I kind of found right there. There are some good movie ideas out there right now that people are putting on idea fandom. So, anyways, why don't we look at some things? Starting with Pixar idea fandom.
What?
Yeah, let's see
one. Dude.
I see one called Colors. I want to know what the plot would that be. Colors. Here's what I found, guys. If you guys can't see it, you're just gonna have to picture it in your head. Colors is a 2021 American computer animated film.
But
the main article, Colors, plot description with scenes. What is this? Okay, apparently Colors does not have a plot at all, but we have the cast. Will Arnett as Red the cat, main protagonist. Josh Gad as Yellow, the bee, Red's friend. Jack McBrayer as Blue the blueberry, Red's second friend. Tom Kenny as Green the pig, as Red's third friend, and Haley Tijiai as Pink the alien, Red's fourth friend. And here are the villains. You got Ian McShane as Lord Noir, James Minor Eaglehawk as Black the Evil Cat, a one bad guy with villain, Chris Pratt as Black the Evil Bee, a two bad guy villain, second bad guy with villain, Wang Leehom as Black the Evil Blueberry, a third bad guy with villain. These are O'Hare as Black the Evil Alien, the fourth bad woman, bad guy with the alien, and Matt Smith as the Black Evil Pig with so there's five bad guys in this one. And yeah. Okay.
Hudson, still here.
And then it has the poster, and yeah. Okay. And what is that one? I wonder. There's that. Oh, and it took me to like a freaking thing. Which one we've got here? Yeah, Finding Marlin. Wow, that's another good one. That's another good one, guys. Here's what the plot is. Finding Marlin is an upcoming 2026 American 3D computer animated buddy comedy drama adventure film produced by Pixar and Disney. Directed and written by Andrew Stanton. The screenplay was co-written by Bob Peterson and Stanton. The film is a sequel to Finding Dory and features the returning voices of Albert Brooks, Ellen DeGeneres, and Willem Dafoe, with TBA replacing Hayden Rollins, Michael Keaton, Idris Elba, and others joining the cast. Finding Marlin will focus on the formerly overprotective clownfish Marlin, who goes on a new adventure to find his long-lost wife, Coral. Well, when he and a piranha named Spike get taken to an aquarium at New Zealand, Nemo, Dory, and the Tank Gang travel on their own adventure to find Marlin. Meanwhile, at an aquarium, Marlin and Spike travel and work together to find Coral as they grow a friendship. The film received critical acclaim and won several Annie Awards and was nominated for the Best Animated Feature Oscar. It earned a total of $1 billion worldwide. Wow. I wish that could happen. By the way, guys, these are not the movies that are coming out in a few years. These are just these came from Idea Wiki, Idea Fandom.
Okay.
Finding Marlin is scheduled to be released on July 24th, 2026. Upon release, the film was critical and commercial success, grossing over $1 billion worldwide, becoming the third Pixar film to cross this marks after 2010's Toy Story 3 and 2016's Finding Dory. The film set several records, including being voted one of the 100 greatest motion pictures since 2024. This film will also be the THX certified and presented in IMAX 3D and Disney Digital 3D.
Come on. Anyway, so I don't know if this is on the wiki or not, but here's one of my favorite ideas. Imagine Tom and Jerry, the Polar Express, put together. If it happens with Willy Wonka and if it can happen with the Wizard of Oz, let it happen with the Polar Express.
Okay.
Good.
I'll write that and put that on there. Okay, guys, we got the plot and everything. The plot is so freaking long, and yeah. Oh, and there's a trailer for it. Oh wow, we don't really have time for the trailer, so yeah. Okay. All right. By the way, guys, Drew is on his phone, and I don't know why he still does not have a laptop.
I'm waiting for my first paycheck. I actually get paid this week.
Okay,
I don't know if I'll purchase it as soon as possible, but well, I'm hoping to save money for a side by side so I can have a way to get around my town.
Okay. This idea right here from Pixar is called Soul 2. Soul 2 is an upcoming 2022 American computer animated comedy film produced by Disney and Pixar to be distributed by Disney. Wow. It is written and directed by Pete Docter and co-written and co-directed by Kemp Powers. The film stars the voices of Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Questlove, Fazil Galika, Rashad, David Diggs, and Angela Bassett. Soul 2 is scheduled for release on December 23rd, 2022. By the way, once again, this is not real, it's just an idea.
Yeah.
I think this idea might sound weak, but okay. Okay, I've already read the cast. I just need to get to the plot, and well, we don't know what the plot is for Soul 2 yet, but yeah, people are still confused, thinking that it's an upcoming film for real. But no, guys, put it in the comments, Drew, and pin it to make sure. I don't know if you can pin it though.
Actually, there's somewhere you can start comments. You just simply select a random comment and you just click on
Christmas tree.
circle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Drew's putting it in the pinned comments, and he's gonna pin it. And yeah.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm
What?
sorry.
Yeah,
What am I
Drew's
doing
gonna
again?
put. By the way, these ideas are not actually. By the way, these ideas are actually not real. Yeah.
Actually, I think after the video, I'm gonna put it in a comment, like an actual
Okay.
comment.
Yeah, do it after the stream is over. I found one called Nick Jr. the movie, directed by Steven Spielberg. No way. I didn't know he can like make I didn't
Spielberg.
know
Holy.
he can oh my god. Okay, let's hear about this. Nick Jr. the movie is a 2020 CGI traditionally animated action adventure fantasy comedy film produced by holy crap 29 different studios, Nickelodeon Movies, And based off the channel of the same name, the film is directed by Steven Spielberg, the director of Jaws, E.T., Jurassic Park, and many more. The film stars the voices of Selena Gomez, Ben Schwartz, Will Smith, Beckett Hipkiss, and more. The film was released on November 27th, 2020, despite the pandemic, and made $654 million at the box office and received critical acclaim, with critics praising the script, characters, animation, voice acting, plot, humor, and emotional pageancy. And it also will star story by Pete Docter, Steven Spielberg, David Heyman, Tom Cruise, Dwayne Johnson. I didn't even know they wrote stories. I didn't even know they. Oh my gosh! Not only Tom Cruise can act, produce, do his own stunts. I didn't even know he can write. Hmm. I guess his kids have been getting into Nick Jr. and when they want to see them be adapted into a movie. Okay then. Yeah. I didn't even know Dwayne Johnson could write. Maybe even his kids have been getting into Nick Jr. as well. And guess what? It's going to be distributed. The film is going to be distributed by every single studio. Holy crap! Paramount, Nickelodeon, DreamWorks, Warner Brothers, New Line, Pixar, Lucasfilm, 20th Century Studios, Blue Sky Studios, RIP, Touchlight, Universal. I'm only going a lot. Illumination, Hit Entertainment, Lionsgate. The film will be 138 minutes. It grossed over $654 million under a $200 million budget. And wow. Well, what's the plot? Everyone wants to know what the plot is. Jew, what is going on with you over there?
Every studio. That is highly impossible.
What?
That would be like
That would
20
be like
different phone calls to every studio saying, hey, would you like to distribute a movie? Hey, would you like to distribute a movie? Hey, would you like to distribute a movie?
we can make a commentary about like how do they get like every single studio to. Okay, here we go. In 2015, Swiper the Fox and the Troublemakers are sad that their shows are over, despite them being villains. So they attempt to sneak into episodes of Paw Patrol and Bubbleguppies.
Cool.
Both very popular cartoons. The crew behind Paw Patrol managed to keep them out using a booby trap system Rocky designed before arriving on the set to the episode of Pups Save an Adventure, but Bubbleguppies couldn't handle the team. Therefore, they had to cancel the show in 2016. In November 2016, a show called Rusty Rivets arrived on Nick Jr. And that day, Dora the Explorer went to the premiere, but but only to test out her booby trap on Swiper and the Troublemakers. They were able to dodge the trap, and the team steal the booby trap and travel to Cartoon Network to use the booby trap to damage with the regular show USB that separates the show from continuing and being canceled. If a USB show of a show is plugged into the channel router, it is continuing. But if it is canceled, the crew pulled the USB out of the store in the defunct show channel locker (DSCL). As a result, the show ended in January 2017. From then on, Swiper and the Troublemakers were clarified as wanted criminals on the loose who hid in the DSL of PBS Kids. Meanwhile, Dora the Explorer and her friend Blaze from the cartoon Blaze and the Monster Machines were doing a daily routine where when Blaze goes on set, Dora would watch him. Swiper, after 178 episodes of dealing with her, is infuriated at the fact that the Blaze crew were letting her on the set to watch. Swiper tells the Troublemakers about the news, so they both issued a revenge plan to destroy Nick Jr. and replace it with an adult-only Cartoon Network.
Oh, this movie's fucking terrible.
Oh wow.
I wouldn't pay anything to see that movie. I would rather see the Emoji Movie than that.
2 years later, many things have changed, but Paw Patrol is still going strong with 6 seasons and a bunch of new characters, as well as the pups having new powers, with each show growing stronger and stronger by the day. It is becoming harder to make the plan than back in 2017, but then they got an idea. So the next morning at 4 a.m., Swiper and the Troublemaker snuck into a Paw Patrol set to meet two new characters, Sweetie and the Copycat, both villains, and try to get them to join the team. They both do, since they hate their job as being the villains, and they want to stop the pups and everybody on Nick Jr. by destroying the channel.
That is a very juvenile movie.
They first start messing with the schedule airing episodes of shows from adult cartoon channels. Next, they start to use the booby trap to attack some of the characters. Then they start breaking down the assets of Nick Jr. At this point. Everybody knows the terrible news, and they start a rebellion to stop Swiper, the Troublemaker, Sweetie, and Copycat. The leader is Dora, Boots, Blaze, and Ryder. The rebellion was called the Nick Rebellion. This is funny as hell. On the outside world, Nick Jr. is breaking down, and nobody knows why. Then the evil group starts to break down other channels to make one big adult cartoon channel. All of the USBs are dissolving, therefore the crew has to cancel them and take them to the DSL for the meantime. All except for Paw Patrol, which wasn't dissolving due to its popularities. Swiper, frustrated, goes to the Paw Patrol USB and attempts to pull it out. He somehow manages to, which meant the show was canceled, but instead of taking it to the DSL, he throws it into the abyss for it to break. Dora shocks jumps into the catch the USB, but it was too late as the USB is moderately damaged by its long fall. The Nick Rebellion agreed that it would be a good idea to get away from the evil team by taking the broadcast cord to the UK, where nothing is damaged. So that evening, they set off from their home sad.
All right, I think you read enough.
Wow. This is fucking crazy. Oh my god. You're not going to believe it. There's a sequel to it called Nick Jr. the Movie 2, The Midnight Rerun. Here we go. It was being wow.
Let's not discuss the plot. Next movie idea.
Yeah, Nick Jr., the movie 2, The Midnight Rerun, is a 2023 CG traditionally animated action adventure fantasy comedy body quest film produced by not 29 but 31 different studios. I've already read the first 29, but here's two more of them. Perfect World Pictures and Good Universe. The film is 140 minutes. It will be released on July 14th, 2023. The film grossed over $703 million under a $250 million budget. And here's the here. To be fair, I'll just read the synopsis because this film has a synopsis. I'm just going to read that instead of the plot, the whole entire
Good
plot.
idea.
A new channel for less popular shows called Nick Jr. 2. Nick Jr. 2 is heading to the USA when suddenly Paw Patrol loses a lot of its viewers, resulting in them being moved to Nick Jr. 2, separating them from their friends. Will the Paw Patrol squad have the courage to get them back where they call home, or are they stranded on Nick Jr. 2 for life? Wow.
Well,
I mean, like I think Joshua the Wet Engine can like I don't know. He can probably adapt those two Nick Jr. the movies into a movie, but that'll take a lot of work. Okay. Okay. Okay.
wow.
Wow.
Okay. There are three words to describe those movie ideas. And no offense to whoever came up with that idea, but all right, I'm going to sugarcoat this. Very effing juvenile. Only I didn't say effing.
This is fucking Nick Juvenile, man.
I'd rather see an Emoji Movie 2 than that.
Yeah. I guess Hudson Train Guy does not like Nick Jr., huh?
Well, Nick Jr. had some good shows like Blue's Clues. You just gotta love Blue's Clues. And The Backyardigans. In fact, my homeboy Thomas the Tank Engineer is in the UK. Thomas. Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I did. I wonder if there's any sequel ideas for Thomas the Magic Railroad on the wiki. Thank you, Thomas.
Thomas and the Magic Railroad on the wiki? No, I don't think so. Here.
It's best if we. Besides, he already had lots of sequels. If I could find them. Oh look, I'm about to pull out one of them. Where's Hero of the Rails? I had it here a minute ago.
Okay. Why don't we...
Hero of the Rails.
The movie. Why don't we come up with our own idea? Okay, Drew got scared by Lionsgate again. Okay, why don't we come up with our own, and maybe one day, we'll do like follow up easy railcast to this once Drew maybe a follow up to this, maybe a follow up easy railcast to this where the easy railcast can extend longer, so we're going to try that probably next week. We'll do like a follow up easy railcast to this where we read our own ideas that we put up on Idea Fandom, and I'll read mine, Drew will read his, and so Drew, make sure to put Tom and Jerry, the Polar Express on Idea Fandom, and like make a logo for it too.
I don't know if I can do that, but well.
Or maybe you can ask Joshua the Wet Engine can make it, or actually, yeah.
I don't have a Phantom account. However, what I really want, in addition to a Phantom account, is my own wiki, the Drew Thomas wiki, where it has episode synopsis and plots of every last episode of Drew Thomas and Friends. Plus, also mention some other stuff, but I'm really going to focus on my movies and my show. Aside from that, let's not talk about the other videos. We don't talk about the Brunos. Yes, I just did an Encanto reference. Best Disney movie ever since Frozen. In fact, the song We'll Talk About Bruno just surpassed Let It Go from Frozen.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, why don't we maybe the next Easy Roadcast we'll probably think of like building a Drew Thomas wiki, and we'll collaborate with Gregory Amikar, Hudson Train Guy, Joshua the Red Engine, and myself, and we'll help you make your own wiki.
And one way to come up with good ideas is by using your noodle. Ain't that right, Jelly?
Yeah, and we'll for the Drew Thomas wiki, we'll like add characters you use, like all your engines, and all the Simpsons, PB and J Otter, Bluey, Text the Robot, Mark the Pig, Mark, yeah. And put yourself in it, Mr. Conductor, and then put like Lego Drew Thomas, that little person you have that's been with me all the time for preview dubs. Yeah, put shows on there and movies you've done. Like for movies,
preview dubs will be on the wiki too.
Drew Thomas the movie, Thomas and the Haunted Amusement Park, and the Thomas Express 1 and 2, and yeah. And then shows synopsis, preview dubs, and it's gonna have episode and synopsis, and yeah, it's gonna like take us a year to do it. So yeah.
And now that brings up another thing. When we do put the sequel on there, we're gonna just put it as Drew Thomas the movie unnamed sequel, because I have two ideas for it. You see,
what sequel are you talking about?
My mom really wants to go to Disney World next year. But well, if we go to Disney World next year, the sequel's going to be in Disney World, and Timon and Pumbaa's going to be in it.
What sequel is it going to be to?
Um, Drew Thomas the movie.
Okay, so I guess Drew Thomas
yeah.
Drew Thomas Journey to Disney World.
Yeah, there could be a chance I might go to Disney World, but if I don't, I'm going to stick with the Missouri plot. In that case, I'm probably got the rights to script to one movie, two movies dismissed. I'm sorry, I have to dismiss them before they start going on about how awesome they are. What they don't know is that the name's Drew Thomas. I'm proud out loud.
Oh, I might return to voice Ulysses, and I might voice Disney World Engines in that sequel. Fun fact, Hero of the Whales was originally going to be filmed with models. Oh, I did not know that.
I actually don't know that.
Okay, then. Anyways, let us know in the chat if you want us to do like a follow-up Easy Railcast where we put our ideas we had in mind to idea fandom. I know making logos can take a lot of work, but hey, Drew, I have some apps I would recommend you to use. I'm gonna look up some right now. Apps I use, what sites I use, I would recommend using in order to like either combine logos or just make one. Like add a number, or do whatever you want with it. Yeah. Just looking it up right now. Okay, so I would use fanart.tv and you just look up PNG logos, PNG logo files. For example, I look up the Polar Express and there's like a bunch of like PNG logos and there's posters and then look up Tom and Jerry and then look up the Polar Express and then combine that together and find like a blank, find like Tom and Jerry PNG, then find blank the Polar Express trailer, blank the Polar Express poster, and then put Tom and Jerry and the Polar Express logo together, and put Tom and Jerry at the bottom of the poster, and put the logo up on top, put Tom and Jerry at the bottom, and and that's how you get Tom and Jerry the Polar Express made into like just mashed up logos, poster, and then put that poster onto idea fandom, and it's got to have a plot too.
Bust my buffers.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so I think that maybe if we do a Drew Thomas wiki plan Railcast for next year, then maybe we should have like a special Drew Thomas have produced a roundup. Yeehaw!
Yeah, Drew Thomas wiki launch, maybe like a Drew Thomas wiki launch party. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna
Okay, guys. Unless like we need like freaking everything with this. One time I was trying to write an idea in mind for idea fandom. My idea at first was the sequel to the Peanuts movie, which just recently got removed from Disney Plus, apparently.
I can't believe they would do that. The nerve of some people.
Yeah. In my mind, I was thinking of the Peanuts movie 2, the Peanuts movie 2, the Snoopy dog. The Snoopy dog. Snoopy smoking weed and Charlie Brown's all grown up. It
was... Why? Why?
Okay.
What is going on with your mind?
Things up. I think we pretty much ended it with the joke, an idea joke. Okay, guys, we we got to go get off this easy Railcast. This has been me and Drew saying, see you guys on the next easy Railcast.
And person who made those Nick Jr. Movie ideas, get a life. That was terrible. Just roll the logo. I need to empty out my mind.